Hey, I'm Danny, aka Topless. I'm hiking the Pacific Crest Trail from Mexico to Canada. I'm 1,600 miles in, and I've got a hiker tip slash backpacker tip for you. And it's the phrase, hike your own hike. You're gonna hear the phrase, hike your own hike, a lot. And it can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. So I'm just gonna kind of give you an overview. But the short version is, everybody hikes at a different pace. Everybody gets up at a different time. Everybody goes to sleep at a different time. Everybody gets hungry at a different time. Some people want a night hike, some people don't. There's just so many little details about hiking that is going to be different from person to person. Rather than try to match somebody else or get someone else to match you, just hike your own hike. And what I've discovered personally is that in the beginning, when I was hiking with a group, we all wanted something different. I wanted to get up and get moving. Some people wanted to sleep in late. Some people wanted an alarm. Some people did not. And it started to turn into just a bunch of tension between us and bickering and things like that. And honestly, there's no need for any of that. Just hike your own hike. Let every person hike their own hike. And what'll happen is you'll start to run into people who have your rhythm. And you'll just get to hang out with these people. You'll probably see these people every other day. And before you know it, you've got a group that you're hiking with, and you all have the same pace, or maybe you all get up at the same time, or whatever. If everybody hikes their own hike, and no one complains about someone else's version of hike your own hike, then you will just naturally have no stress. You'll naturally get to do whatever you want to do. Like if you want to go jump in a lake, go jump in a lake. You don't have to convince anybody else, right? So just hike your own hike. I really wish I had known that before starting, because the group that I started with, we definitely had a lot of trying to stay together, and we had no idea what we were doing as far as staying together and as far as hiking. It was our first through hike for all of us. So if we had known hike your own hike, then we wouldn't have had so much back and forth and bickering and things like that. Also, we probably would have ended up seeing each other all the way down the trail. It just would have naturally happened, because just because you're hiking a little faster than someone doesn't mean you're not going to see them in the next town or the next water source or something like that. So hike your own hike. Once you get it, you'll get it. But having someone explain it to you is tricky. And I know I didn't quite get it. And I didn't do it for weeks. And the day I finally said, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to walk my pace. It was 2 days later that I realized, holy cow, I've been hiking my own hike and having a great time. And I should have done this sooner. So, yeah. Also, I've noticed that it dovetails really well with life. So in life, live your own life. There's that phrase, you do you, boo. That's pretty much captures it. When it comes to daily life, just do your thing. Don't spend all your time trying to line up with everybody else or please everybody else. People pleasers. This whole hike your own hike thing, this is for you. Because you'll find yourself at a water supply and you want to get in and get out, and there's someone there who's chatty, and before you know, you've been sitting there for an hour just being polite, chatting with this person when you really just wanted to get in and out. Hike your own hike. Same thing with life. Whatever it is you want to be doing with your life, don't be compromising because of the people around you. Hike your own hike, live your own life. All right, and one last thing for all that. With both hike your own hike and live your own life, if you have anyone who's trying to convince you or manipulate you to do something other than hiking your own hike or living your own life, get rid of them. Just walk away. You don't have to give them a reason. Just go. Go live your own life, go hike your own hike, and let those people manipulate someone else.